The Penguin's finale proves an Arkham Asylum series would fit perfectly into the Batman universe. The Penguin is the first spin-off series set in Matt Reeves' Batman universe, but it likely won't be the last. The series was a smash hit, delivering high viewership numbers for Max and receiving acclaim from audiences and critics. There isn't another Batman show on Max's schedule as Reeves focuses on developing The Batman, Part 2. However, another series was in development that would have centered around Arkham Asylum, but the show was unfortunately cancelled. Details on the Arkham Asylum show were scarce before it was scrapped, but Reeves described it as a horror-based series set in Gotham's infamous asylum. The show's setting was also unclear, as it was initially in Reeves' universe, but James Gunn later confirmed it would be in the main DCU timeline. Despite the show's confusing process, DC would be smart to restart development on an Arkham Asylum series, especially after the Penguin's shocking ending. The Penguin expands the Arkham story in the Batman universe. The Penguin gave audiences the sinister Arkham Asylum they know from the comics. Arkham Asylum was featured briefly in The Batman. Batman visits the asylum to interrogate Riddler after he's captured, and Riddler also briefly interacts with Barry Keoghan's Joker. A deleted scene showed Batman speaking with Joker to learn more about Gotham's killer, but it wasn't in the movie itself. Arkham's presence is already established in the Batman universe and the Penguin expanded it, showcasing the criminals in Gotham and the corrupt doctors who only allow the cycle to repeat. Sophia Falcone's decade-long stay in Arkham showcased how vicious Arkham is and how understandable it is that someone would turn violent and vengeful after being trapped there. Whether Sophia was guilty or not, she should not have been tortured by the doctors or abused by the other inmates. Arkham's portrayal in The Penguin shows how broken the system is and why Gotham needs a Batman who can save the city when its institutions fail. Sophia's ending in The Penguin makes a spin-off bigger. Sophia Falcone is right back where she started. Sophia, Kristen Milioti, again in Arkham Asylum, receives a letter from Selina Kyle in the Penguin Season 1 EP8 image via Max. While Sophia Falcone is a villain, she is one of the more sympathetic characters of the series. Her family and Ounce mistreated her and audiences rooted for her redemption, despite her vicious methods. Unfortunately, Ounce won the war between them and, instead of killing her, he sentenced her to a fate worse than death by sending her back to Arkham. Sophia was one of the show-stealing characters in The Penguin, and audiences want to see her story continue. It may not be in the Batman, Part 2 story, but a spin-off would be a perfect way to continue Sophia's journey. With Sophia back in Arkham, the Arkham series has a lead character that audiences can follow. It can build a narrative around Sophia, and use her to set up new villains in Gotham's criminal underworld. The Penguin was billed as a limited series, so if there isn't a Season 2 of The Penguin, an Arkham show could be the only way to develop Sophia's character further and capitalize on the Selina Kyle tease featured in the show's finale. The Penguin sets up an intriguing story for Arkham. Sophia could build an empire within Arkham that rivals Ounce. Sophia may be stuck in Arkham again, but she isn't alone. Julian is working at Arkham, and it's unclear what their relationship is like now that Sophia isn't in charge. Julian could take advantage of his power over her, or he may still be a dedicated soldier and lover to Sophia. Julian could help her break out and help her unite with her half-sister, Selina Kyle. The two could be a dynamic duo as they get payback for the corrupt men who mistreat women in their path to control Gotham. Sophia could also change her mind about skipping town and start rebuilding her empire in Arkham. After killing Magpie, she earned the fear of the other inmates, and she could truly own her hangman status instead of trying to change it. Instead of trying to work with men, she could start an empire that's run by women, changing the power dynamics of Gotham and giving Penguin a true rival. Fortunately, the Penguin didn't kill Sophia, so there are many possibilities for where her character could go in this universe.